Ayo, what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the LAFC career. And before we actually get into the episode, I want to implement something into this episode I think we're going to be doing from here on out. And that's a little bit of a comment reading section at the beginning. Pick a couple comments from last episode that caught my eye. And the reason I want to implement this now is because we just changed the difficulty for this series from Ultimate to Legendary. I've seen a few comments, and this is just one of them, but it was from last episode, so I'm going to go ahead and read it out here, or at least the beginning of the comment. Say, please go back to Ultimate. It's so much fun to watch you struggle a little. I appreciate that. However, we're not going to be going back to Ultimate, at least, and not until at least they change something, because Ultimate, the reason they implemented Ultimate into the game is for those people that want a challenge, and the reason and the way they made it more challenging is that they made it very unrealistic. The gameplay is just it's not fun, and it's not realistic. Defenders sprint at you constantly. You have no time on the ball. You can't have possession. You have to pass the ball very, very quickly. If they get near you, they just take the ball away from you. It's just, it doesn't make for good content is the main problem there. I've had games where we draw 0-0 and there was like 3 shots in the entire game. No way is that entertaining at all. So we're going to stick with Legendary. We are still going to struggle at times. I mean, we barely got a draw out of New York Red Bulls last episode. We squeaked by LA Galaxy. There's going to be times when this team is going to struggle regardless. But for now, we're sticking with Legendary. Another couple of comments that popped up recently was regarding our non-designated player, Hulk, and this one from last episode said, by the way, I think that you're abusing your own DP rule with Hulk, kind of ruins the series in my opinion. It's not realistic with your rules. My counter to that, and I've actually responded to this person on stream, is LA Galaxy got Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and he's not a designated player for them. Hulk is nowhere near Zlatan, so I think we're still okay. We can do that. I mean, if we can find a player like that we can work with that kind of money and not have them as a designated player, I see no problem in it. I'm probably not going to do it very often. I could probably make a whole team out of players like that. I'm going to police myself and not do that, but one player like Hulk, and the reason I got a player like Hulk is because I haven't really made a big splash in the transfer window. I wanted to kind of get a marquee player that I brought in, and that's the reason I went for Hulk. So I won't do it very often, but I don't think Hulk is that big of a problem for us in this series. And the last one for today says, still bummed about the Sounders. Hard to even face something MLS. I feel you, dog. I feel you. I know. It hurts. It hurts in the soul. But we got to move on. And before we get into the games today, I thought we'd take a look at 2 players that have impressed me so far early on in this season. The first one is our first round draft pick, Andrew Michaels. He stepped into the starting 11 recently. In 4 appearances, he's been a part of 1 clean sheet, and he's played a 7.0 in MLS play. Compare that to Briseño, who made 2 appearances in the league for us this season. He has been a part of 0 clean sheets, picked up a yellow card, and played a 6.1. So you can see why I made that switch, and Michaels has done a fantastic job. Despite being only 61 rated, he's done very, very well, and he's definitely a part of that starting 11 now. So much so that I think he's deserved to have his shirt untucked and get some new boots on the kid, because those are just tragic. And the other player is Diego Rossi, and thank God for that. I really, really wanted him to do well in this team. We were very close to replacing him, but thankfully a couple of you guys in the comments saved him at this team, and he's done well this season. He's played an 8.2 in MLS. In 5 appearances, he has 1 goal and 4 assists. I'd like to see a few more goals out of him, but honestly, as long as he's contributing, and he's doing that this season, as long as he's getting on the stat sheet with assists or goals, I'm happy. He's played great for us this season. So now into the first game here today. We do have a couple of changes to the starting 11. Briseño is in there. Failhaber is in the midfield. Then we also have Blessing in there on the wing for Vela. Just some low fitness for some players. Want to make sure we don't pick up any injuries early on in this season, or any more injuries, as we're already without Mark Anthony K. But that's a decent start. 2-0 up at halftime. 3-0 up. Let's just quick sim the rest. 4-1. Not bad. So for our next match, we're going to be away at Minnesota. They were a decent team last year. I believe they made the playoffs. They're sitting just outside the playoff picture right now in the Western Conference, so they're an all right team. They're pretty good. They may or may not be a playoff team this year, but we're fully rested. We're ready to go for this one. And there's our new look center back Andrew Michaels with his shirt untucked, his fresh new Under Armour boots, and a black wristband just to add a little bit more customization. So he's looking good. We're looking good. We're ready to roll. Come on, Pacheco. Coming forward with this one. Gives it up to Vela. Vela. Early ball in. I think we're going to have a man. Yes, back across. And there's Christian Ramirez. That one's not offside. That was beautiful. Rossi picks up his 5th assist of the season. Christian Ramirez with his 5th goal. And we're rolling, man. This team is clicking. I knew this change of formation this year would do us wonders. It's working beautifully. Oh, that was a nice move by Quintero. Oh, no, we're going to give up the equalizer here. I think Tyler Miller saved that. He's getting up like he made the save. That was a big one. Go on, Ty. He's actually played very well this season as well. Oh, that was some good passing. Oh, and an early ball in. Ty Miller again with a big save. Wow, Minnesota is really not giving up easily. Ooh, sloppy pass there. Bad giveaway. Lee Wayne, and he's got Carlos Vela all by himself over here. Vela laying it off. It's going to be Hulk. Blocked, but not enough, and it trickles into the net. I was a little bit lucky. Very bad giveaway by Minnesota. We're up 2-0 early in this one. Almost, it's not really, it's almost halftime, but that was just a sloppy play by Minnesota. Bad giveaway, and then they just flat out did not cover Vela on the counterattack. Easy pickings for us on a counter. All right, we have a corner now. We're going to go for Hulk near post. Hulk scored from there! What a header by Hulk! That was it. That was Carlos Vela! I thought that was Hulk! Carlos Vela scored? That's even more insane. Oh, nice little play by Atuesta. The pass was not good, but it does fall to Horta off the post. Our long shots have been so good today. We just have gotten very unlucky. I should have been 4-0. I mean, we're in stoppage time. It really doesn't make a difference, but man, I really wanted that one. And that is going to do it right there. 3-0 is the final. Didn't get any goals in the second half, although we didn't really need to. We put in the work in the first 45, and Minnesota just was never really in that one. That was just a thorough domination on the road. Very nicely done by the squad. So for our next match, it's one that I'm not really looking forward to. We're away at the reigning league champion Seattle Sounders, and I think they're also still in first place in the Western Conference right now as well. It's our first game in the US Open Cup. Last year we got knocked out in our first game. I'm hoping to go further than that this year, but given where we're at, that could be a big ask. And our objective this year, according to the board, is to win the entire competition. So yeah, the odds are slightly stacked against us. All right, kickoff at CenturyLink in Seattle on a very beautiful spring day. Kind of unexpected. Usually it'd be raining right now. But the one thing about this Seattle team, they don't have Nico Ladero anymore. They did lose him in the offseason. Up here for Vela. Lots of space in there. There's Ramirez. Ramirez. One more. Oh, Julian Green stopped running. What was that play by Julian Green? Oh, Ramirez missed the tap in as well. All that pressure from Seattle to start the game. I couldn't get out of my own half, and then suddenly we had an open chance, but Green blew it. Can we get that pass away? We can. Green lays it off for Vela. Vela in there for Julian. I almost called him Jeff Green. It's Julian Green. Again, can't convert. That's 2 chances for Green early on. No goals for LAFC. Boy, Rui Diaz, Victor Rodriguez. That's an open shot for Ozzy, and that's 1-0 Seattle. That was just bad defending. Flat out bad defending from LAFC there. I pulled too many players out of position. It's my fault. It wasn't the players. That's 100% my fault. That's a great pass. That's another great pass. That's another great pass. It's Christian Ramirez. Saved by Stefan Fry off the post. All right, so a little over a half an hour left. We're making our changes. Hulk and Diego Rossi are coming back in. Green and Perez are off. Let's get this equalizer. A good block by Vela. Great play by Vela. It's going to be Ramirez. Ramirez cuts it by Chad Marshall. Christian Ramirez. Shot saved by Stefan Fry again. The high pressure actually worked there. Rossi comes out of there with the ball. Going to try to find a ball in there. Back post. It doesn't work. We're still on it. Not Failhaber's going to lose it. Just bad. Just a little bit sloppy from us today. Oh, no. That's Rui Diaz. Big save, Tyler Miller. That should have been game over right there, but we have 5 minutes left. We're going to make our last change here. Run it, Moutinho. Get this thing out. Here we go. This could be our last chance of the game. if we get the chance, but it's Rossi up the wing. We're definitely going to get a chance here. Come on, Rossi. Coming forward into the box. Diego Rossi stops on it. Turns for Ramirez. Ref, it's a penalty. Oh my God. Kim Ki-hee took down Ramirez in the box, and we have a penalty in the 93rd minute. Our best penalty taker is Hulk, so I'm going to give him this penalty. We're going to take a couple of steps back. I'm going to absolutely Hulk smash this thing. Come on, Hulk. He sends Stefan Fry the wrong way. I didn't put as much power on as I wanted to, but I was nervous about hitting it over the bar. We got the equalizer, boys. Let's go. All right, well, right at the death, we find the goal. Not how I thought we would, but we found it nonetheless. We're going to extra time. Ooh, bad play. Oh, Lee Wing, he gets absolutely destroyed. Oh, wow, they missed a player there. They had a runner. It's not going to make a difference, and I think that's Rui Diaz. I just can't stop him. I stopped him for 90 minutes, but I can't keep him off the score. It's actually Christian Roldan. Nice little play there for Hulk. Hulk. Ref! That should have been another pen! I mean, I don't want to keep getting bailed out on pens, but he slid through the back of my player, did not get the ball. That should have been a pen. Yes, turnover there by Seattle. Come on. This could be our best chance. A counter-attacking opportunity. We haven't had many of them in this game. There's so much space over here. It's going to go through. Oh, he put Diego Rossi out wide. No, it's in there. Ramirez shot, blocked, and it goes wide. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, that's a good ball up the wing. Oh, that's a good touch as well. Get in there, boys. Oh, Tyler Miller with a save. And then blocked by Moutinho. I don't think it's going to matter. There's not enough time left. There's only about 30 seconds left of stoppage time. We're going to have a massive counterattack here. Can we find something? Ramirez, get the ball away. It's blocked by Wingo, and that's it, man. A loss at CenturyLink Field. I told you, I struggle here. It's a good team, and the style they play, it's super, super aggressive and high pressing, and that is the most difficult style to play against in FIFA 19. Well, at least it's not all bad news right now. We do have a little bit of good news, and that is Mark Anthony K is returning from his injuries. Not fully fit yet. He won't be available for the next game, maybe two, but he's getting close. So we're almost back to having a full squad. So now we have another LA Derby. Thankfully, this game got pushed back a few days. It was supposed to be like 3 days after that match against Seattle, but now we had about a week off between games. As you can see, our team is pretty close to full fitness now, despite playing 120 minutes in Seattle. So we're looking pretty good there. We played them last episode, and it was a tale of two halves. We dominated in the first half, went up 2-0. They dominated the second half, got 1 goal back, but we held on to get a 2-1 win. Let's see what happens in this one. Let's see if we can put in a full 90-minute shift here and get another 3 points against our crosstown rivals. All right, Lee Win coming forward with this one. Lays it off for Horta with a head of steam. Horta playing it up the wing there for Rossi. Come on, Rossi. Rossi, a little heel-to-heel action. Not really what I wanted to do, but okay. It almost works. Wow, he got taken out, and that's another penalty earned by Christian Ramirez. It's the 3rd penalty he's earned this season already. And as it turns out, that was Hulk that earned the penalty, and he converted last game, so might as well give it to him again. Let's take a little bit of a run up here with the Hulkster. Power that sucker up. It's about the same power I had last time. Tried to go to the same spot, and this time it's saved. I just am not good at penalties in FIFA 19. Oh! What a shot by Carlos Vela. I wasn't even commentating right there. We got the ball back in the midfield. Played a couple of passes, and I just shot the ball with Vela. Didn't think anything would come from it. What a finish! Oh my God, LA, don't... Tyler Miller had to do that to save it. Are you serious? Boy, nice move by Rossi. Rossi still on it. Rossi, oh, he's absolutely killing him here. Little ball roll action. Rossi comes through. Lay off there for Ramirez. Blocked off the crossbar. How many times have we had shots blocked or just go through clean and hit the woodwork? Oh, that's a great ball for Jameson. Pulled back in, and there's an equalizer, an unbelievable equalizer by Ola Kamara. I just give up the most insane goals to LA Galaxy, man. I swear. Wow. And there's goal number 2. It just hits a certain point in the match when I play the Galaxy where they flip the switch and I can't stop them. And this time it happened shortly before halftime. The goal by Kamara to equalize, and now Leggett to Kamara, returns the favor to Jameson, just hammers the shot. Ty Miller just can't get across to stop it. There you go, that's good passing. Lee Win. Outside for Pacheco. Pacheco looking up the wing for Vela. Here we go, come on boys. Carlos Vela on it. Gonna try to put a ball in. He finds Rossi, far side! And he gets the shot through the goalkeeper. That might have gone through the goalkeeper's legs, I don't know. It's like those plays, you saw how Jameson scored his. Our goalkeeper couldn't get across to cover it. Their goalkeeper always seems to get across, and it takes some kind of a miracle finish to get the goal, but we got it there. Rossi scores. He's played unbelievable in this match for us, and he deserved to get himself a goal. And now we have the equalizer. Is that another momentum shift? Come on, boys. That definitely went through the goalkeeper's legs as well. I don't care. We'll take it. It's 2-2. Here we go. Blessing. Off of an LA Galaxy free kick. We actually have a ball here. It's on for Vela. Vela's going to play it across. Latif Blessing should stay in front of his man, and that is going to be a penalty and should be a red card. And it's on Skelvik this time. Ref, you have to send him off for that. And somehow, wasn't even a penalty. It's a foul on the outside of the box. All right, so instead, we have a free kick here with Hulk, and I'm going to absolutely hammer this thing far side. If you can save it on 90-something power, go ahead. Come on, Hulk. Hammer that. Okay, he hit it too high. Here we go. Good tackle in the midfield from us. Let's see if we can find something. I've got a man. It's Ramirez. He's waiting. He's got Vela. We've kind of messed up this chance. Instead, it's going to go to Horta on the shot. Big save by Silvestri again. How many times has he made a save like that in this match? Come on, boys. Another one in there. Ramirez on the turn. It falls. And I thought he had it. How did Horta miss? I thought for sure when he lined that up, he was going in. Oh, he hit it just wide of the post. Vela on this. We got to move the ball forward, though. Yes, Ramirez through. Ramirez still on it. He's going to lose the ball here. That's going to be the end of the game. Just can't find the game winner against the 10-man LA Galaxy team. We had 15 minutes. We had the chance with Horta, and he just didn't quite convert. That's frustrating. That's so frustrating. All right, so we're going to end the day the same way we started it, with a simulation. And the only change for the team today is that we have Mark Anthony Kaye back, so he will be in the starting 11. Lee Win goes back to the bench, and Failhaber, unfortunately for him, is dropped now. But, I mean, we got to get these 3 points. We're at home. New England's quite a ways down in the East. We're just going to quick sim this because nothing has happened. Okay. Had me a little bit nervous, but we do get the 2-0 result. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end things there for today. And those 3 points we picked up against New England allowed us to overtake Sporting Kansas City in the West, and we now sit atop the Western Conference. We have played one more game than Sporting, though, so we'll see how long that lasts. Plus, next episode, we'll be starting off against Montreal, who happen to be 3rd place in the Eastern Conference. I'm not sure how they're that good, but they're having a pretty decent season themselves on 16 points after 8 games. I always forget to show you the bottom of the conferences, so there you go. There's the East, and there is how the West is shaping up. Dallas is actually in last place. That's quite surprising, but it's still early. Plenty of time for teams to turn things around. I don't assume Dallas would finish in last place in the West. Probably not going to happen, but you never know. So that's it for this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you when we come back for some more LAFC career. See ya.